Okay, we're cutting open the critical care.
For the 100th time. Hope it doesn't feel like explode.
That would be really bad.
So it's 2 parts warm water and 1 part.
And we're only going to be feeding Sid about 1 ml, so I'm not going to make that much. I'm just going to grab a little
1
bit.
milliliter.
Yeah.
Hey, do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind?
Oh my God, there's another thing over there.
He's scared, honey.
I'm
Good.
just scared
It's
too.
just a random guinea pig that we found.
Oh, yeah.
Random.
Just
He runs, running
around the house.
around.
Oh, it's okay. So I have a little bit of in there. I'm going to pour a little bit of water in at a time. Okay. I'll mix that up. And you're always gonna, yeah. And you're always gonna feel like you're making a lot more than you need to. It's just so that, you know, if you waste some, that's fine. You can put it in the fridge and it'll last 24 hours. The pre-made version, otherwise you have to just make some more every time.
Probably easier to
I
make.
know this
bigger
may seem
quantities.
gross, but I kind of tasted some and it does not taste good.
No, it's gonna taste like dirt.
Yeah.
I tried it too. It smells good, which is why I was tempted
I thought
to
it
try
was
some.
apple flavored.
Well, yeah,
Apple and
and then we
banana.
had one that was papaya, which is why I tried it too. I was like, wait, this papaya? Come on. Did not taste like that at all. Okay, so I took apart the syringe. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit in there. It's pretty gooey, because you're gonna have to kind of squish it through the little thing. I might do something else.
Why don't we like add a little bit more water?
Yeah, I'm gonna see, because you don't want it too watery, because otherwise it's just gonna be mostly water and not the nutrients. But if you see, like I can push it pretty easily out, you know, just like.
Let me see.
Just
Looks
like
like
that.
turd. I can't really
Yeah.
see that.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just gonna kind of squirt
Okay.
out. Uh-huh.
I just sucked it
So you
in.
just aim it at his mouth.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll show you. I'm gonna grab them. Okay. So, and I usually try to put more in there, just so that I can mix it all up and then push it up to the amount that I need.
Certainly smells good, but
Yeah, it
not,
smells
does
good.
not taste anything like it.
Here's a little potty mat, dude. Sit.
Let's try one more time. It's gonna be kind of messy. Oh! Alright. There we go. It's a little bit easier. Yeah, okay. Alright, and I'll push it up to the 1.
The 1 milliliter.
Uh-huh. I think it's gonna be too. I might have to get you guys another syringe. Because you don't want it to be too. You don't want it to struggle pushing it out. And it looks like that's what's gonna happen with this one.
And
But the other one
usually
is
happens
too
if you
big.
pull it out and put it
Yeah.
back in.
What if you give it to him on the edge of a little fork or something?
Yeah, you can try with the. Well,
Look
the
at
only
his
thing is that
face.
we're not measuring out how much we're actually giving.
I see.
So let me just get you a different kind of this, and I'll make it a little bit easier. And I'll show you how to do the rest of it while she puts it down.
He's really curious, honey. He's looking good to me.
You want some, baby? Come on, baby. Let's eat it. Come on, we'll take them. Come on.
Well, she said that it's hard to. She has to use a different syringe because you can't even get that out. It's not. Oops.
You have to do this.
Just push it out. I'm gonna make it easier for you guys. You shouldn't struggle too much on that.
She does okay.
Come on,
Yeah.
baby. You wanna,
But we have to measure how much we're giving him.
Yeah, give me a second.
come on, eat,
Oh, he's eating some.
eat, eat,
Oh, nice.
eat,
Spit it out.
Wait for the
eat,
doctor.
eat.
Hold on.
Yeah. Honey, wait for the nurse because she's trying to measure it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on, little one. I'll put it back. Okay. Give me a second.
See,
Okay, so this one's gonna be a lot thinner. So I'll show you what the difference is gonna be with that. Okay. This is the same. This one is just a little bit more fine, so it actually goes through the syringe.
Oh, instead of the apple and banana, you're
Yeah.
gonna give us this one?
Cause that one, this one's finer, so it'll go through the syringe a lot
Fine-grained.
easier. Yeah.
Okay, super. But it doesn't taste like apple.
No.
Is it papaya flavor?
This one I think it is the papaya.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got
Okay,
it.
so once again, I'll put a little bit in there. Water. Alright.
Talking to champagne over here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hamster champagne.
Yes, it is. Pretty much is
More
probably-
like a hamster
You want a little
Guinness.
bit in there? Nice.
You know, Guinness is good for you. You know. They used to give that to people in the hospital.
Guinness?
Yeah, in Ireland.
It's so funny how times have changed. Things that we thought were medicine now.
Well, it's all relative.
Yeah,
You know, compared to their water, that wasn't really.
that's true. That's probably a better option, huh?
Now we have a better option.
Yeah.
Hedge hedgy.
Pescadero water is nothing like Hachachi.
The guinea pig is so
What?
cute.
You're doing a lot better than the other hospital. They just like made it all messy, like it got everywhere.
I'm trying to be clean for the video.
He's like, I'm down here.
I know.
He's like,
where's
I
my food? Alright, so as you can see, it's a lot easier to push
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna push it up to the 1 ml because that's the amount that we're
1
gonna
ml,
give.
okay.
Okay. Alright.
So that's like a centimeter.
Yeah. Alright. And they're all labeled, so they should be able to tell really easily.
Okay, cool.
Oh, come on, baby. Here.
How's his foot? Did you guys put ointment on, Neosporin on it or anything?
I didn't see them do anything to it. Can I see what we're looking at? What did the
right
doctor say?
back paw. Oh, that's where they believe the infection began.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't
Oh,
know if
poor
there's any
guy.
topical for him.
You could do Neosporin at home.
Neosporin.
But aren't you worried that he might eat it?
I don't, like if you put a small amount, if he licks it off, it's not gonna be a problem.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up Sid in a little towel,
No.
okay?
Aw.
And I'm gonna hold on to his little head. Can I have that for a second? Okay,
Try not to choke
and I'm
him.
gonna try
Mom, you're not
and
even
put the
doing it.
syringe right underneath his mouth. Okay, into it like that, and then I'm gonna push in a little bit while he eats it, and then I'm gonna let him kind of chew. It's okay, it's all right. You can kind of chew that out. There we go. Sometimes I'll spit it out. That's fine. You can do a little bit more right underneath the mouth. Oh, you see, he's still kind of swallowing that. So we'll give him a break to swallow that.
I think it's a little too thick.
Yeah, that's why you gotta give it a little bit at a time. Like try one line at a time. Mhm. I give him a little bit. Good boy, Sid. It's all right. Almost done.
But look, he's like, blah. What is this stuff?
All right, so one more time. I'm gonna
He's
put
like,
it in his little mouth.
Papaya, Sid.
He's like Nanny McPhee.
It's okay. It's all right, Sid.
Gotta do a little coaxing.
Yeah.
You have to have a lot of patience.
Okay, put it in his mouth one more time, and I'll push a little bit out, and then just kind of let him eat it. There we go. Come on, Sid. You gotta chew that. It's okay.
You know, you remember Hadar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
When
didn't
was
like
little,
any of
she had a
it.
hamster and she had to like do this, and she got so frustrated with the hamster and she just crushed him.
Oh, Gina.
But I would
Okay.
have to take
Just
a
a little
picture.
bit. There we go. There we go. Did you see catch that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I think this would be a little bit easier. So holding him up and then trying to aim at his mouth, and just kind of letting him relax, and you chew that up for a bit.
Yeah, he's a gentle soul.
Yeah,
and
there we
he's
go.
Healthy.
Okay.
Very cooperative.
Good. All right, you be cooperative, okay? All right, here we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. We're almost done.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
you're
know,
good,
I know, I know.
Sid. Oh, you're good. Good
There
boy.
we go.
Baby.
There
You're
you
good.
go.
It's okay.
Good boy.
It's okay. Yeah.
Sid is a very sweet boy, so give him a lot of patience.
All right, let's try one more time.
I can't believe I almost gave him away to Crystal.
Get it in his mouth. Push a little bit in there, and then just let him chew.
Oh, he's up.
Come on, Sid.
Does he like
Come on, it's not that bad. This is literally meant to like satisfy you guys, huh?
So, do you feel inclined to push it all right now to give him the treatment?
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
give it to him.
Okay, great.
It's fine.
So when will we have to do it next?
It's every 6 hours.
So,
Okay, so it's 4 feedings a day.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So the dude's probably gonna have to get up in the middle of the night.
Oh,
No. Oh, he had food in
he
his
had a lot of
pouch.
food in there.
Yeah, that's
told
a
you
good
he was eating.
sign.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let him relax. I'm actually not gonna give him the rest, just because he's spitting out the other food that he has.
It was probably in
But
his
well, I would
package.
try and give it when you guys get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we still have quite a few things to give him.
Yeah.
So let me put him back. I'm gonna let him relax for a second.
Mhm.
Can I get on some fresh
seeds out.
water?
Yeah.
Can you have some,
Okay, this is fresh. I can put that in there.
Where do I
Okay.
pour this? Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I just need to change the label on this, so give me a second. I'll put that back on there.
Baby.
Okay. The
Yes,
next
you
thing
want
is. Alright, the next thing is the oral medication. This is a meloxicam. It's a pain medication. You're gonna shake well and give 0.01 mLs by mouth every 24 hours for 10 days.
So for this,
Yes.
is there side effects? Like, could he get constipated? I'm worried about.
So for this one, if he stops eating, stop giving it. If he stops suffocating, stop giving it. Otherwise, pooping. If he stops pooping, stop giving the medication.
Oh, defecating.
yeah,
I thought you said suffocating.
No.
Same.
Yeah. So if he stops eating, if he stops pooping, stop that right away. Give us a call. Any side effects, he probably will feel maybe a little sleepy. I mean, that's what I've seen some. But otherwise, they usually don't have anything.
But he's doing pretty well. I'm sort of inclined to. Is that optional? Like, do you really think the pain medication?
Well, I mean, it looks. I mean, it kind of looks like it might be painful.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
there's
looks
a
very
reason why.
painful.
I'm assuming Dr. Herman is trying to give like a full kind of thing for him, because if he seems dehydrated and his foot still seems pretty red, like I'm sure he is painful. He's a little bit painful. Like that's still kind of healing, and I think
It
she
actually
wants.
looks better than
Yeah,
it was
and
all
I-
black the other
Oh,
day.
that's good. And I think what she would like to do is have him be painless while it heals, so that he doesn't bother it anymore.
Oh, so he doesn't bother.
Yeah.
I see. So it wasn't healing because he kept nibbling
Mhm.
away at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
I see.
Okay, I'm gonna put him back.
There you go. 1 little millimeter thing.
Thanks. All right.
That's how much we're giving him,
Yeah,
right?
101.
Oh,
So,
where is that?
so this is
Oh,
0.1.
uh-huh.
Okay, 0.2. We're actually giving 0.01. So
Oh.
it's the first line after the top.
Oh, 0.01.
Uh-huh.
Is
And
this the
this is
bag
the
of water that
meloxicam.
he's...
Yeah, that's the bag of fluids.
And it's by mouth.
Yes, it's oral.
Once a day.
Once a day. So I'm gonna give it now, and it's not due till tomorrow evening.
Okay, super.
Okay, and then it'll be the same. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, excuse me, I had to take that away. Excuse
He's like, no. He's like, give it to me.
No.
But if he's eating, isn't that a good
Yeah.
sign?
That is a good sign.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I'll let Dr. Herman know too. If he continues to eat all his food, I think
I think that
you
we
can
should...
cut it down to doing it twice a day instead of
Mhm.
doing it 4 times a
I
day.
think we
Yeah.
should keep
But
track
it's,
of like his food by
Mhm.
like giving him like a teaspoon or two.
Yeah,
and,
you should definitely keep track of how much he's eating. Okay, so same thing for this one. I'm gonna try aiming it at his mouth.
Come on, baby. Come on,
Okay,
you can
putting
do
it all back in there, and there we go. This
Oh,
one you
that's
really do
easy.
have to try and get it back in there so that
Uh-huh.
you're not wasting the medication around.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you tilt him back, he's just gonna swallow it as soon as
Yeah,
it goes
exactly.
in there because it's just a liquid.
Yeah. There we go.
Mhm.
Good boy. Here's your treat. Good boy. He's like, nah, you touched it. I don't want it.
There you
I'm eating it.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, and these are you can wash them. Okay. This you can wash as well. All right. So, here's my little helper. I'm gonna have you pull up one. Here, the instructions are in the back over here. Okay. So 1.3 mLs under the skin every
So
24
that's
hours for
about-
10 days.
So that's about
So go actually one more down. Go to the 1. Go to the 1, the big number. Okay. And then you're gonna count 3 lines.
1, 2, 3.
That's 1.3. So that's what you're gonna pull up, okay? And we're
So
gonna
right
get
here.
It's 1.3.
Yeah.
1.3 mLs.
So like right here. You can't see it if you're blind.
I see. Okay.
Right.
I
And this is gonna be every 24 hours for 10 days,
Mhm.
okay? The way that you take the liquid out of here, or the fluids, so you're gonna take the needle off of that. So let me show you how to do it carefully, okay? Here in between, okay? So you're gonna twist it in, and you're gonna take the cap off, okay? And then you'll put this in there, right? Just like that. Okay, and then pull back to the 1.3. And then pull back a little more so you can push it back up. Pull back to the 2. All right, and now push it up to the 1.3. Oh, you went too far. Oops, go back up. There. All right.
Oh wow, it's a
Good.
sharp needle.
Yeah. All right. So can I borrow that for a second? All right. So there's some bubbles up there. So I'll just kind of go like that, and then push it back up to the 1.3. Yeah.
That's
why they do that in the TV, huh?
Air.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, it squirted out.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm pushing up to the 1.3. There we go. Okay. These are one-time use needles, so you're gonna
Okay.
have to go to Walgreens and get like a little needle dispenser. Once you get those, you can just take it back to Walgreens and they'll dispense all of them for you.
Oh, okay. So are you supplying the needles? We just have to
I'm
get
gonna
the
give you the
needles.
syringes,
I see.
and there's
Needles on them.
Yeah, there's needles on them. Okay, this is probably gonna be the trickiest one because he has to stay still for the actual injection. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna have you hold, if that's okay.
Mhm.
And then,
Should I like hold him like this?
yeah, just try not to squish him too hard, like how you said, okay?
Okay, relax.
You're okay, baby.
All right.
Relax.
So up here, move your hands for a little bit. Up here, there's a lot of subcutaneous space. Subcutaneous is just like an extra layer of skin that they have. As you can see, it's kind of just staying there. So that means he's a little dehydrated. So hopefully the fluids are gonna make him feel a lot better. Okay. So I'm gonna pull up some of the skin and you can see I'm kind of tenting it up.
You can actually see it on the camera, right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see it. Okay, I'm gonna tenting it up like that. I'm gonna go bevel up. So bevel up is the little hole on the needle.
Oh, there's a little hole in the
Mhm.
needle,
Yeah,
and you
uh-huh.
want it up.
And you want it that up, and then I'm gonna go straight parallel to his body. So I'm tenting the rest the skin up here, parallel to the body. 1, 2, 3, swift poke. Okay, we're gonna pull back on the syringe, like that, and then we're gonna give it. And then I try to usually pinch where I gave it, just so it kind of closes up. And then that's it for this needle.
Good boy.
You did really well.
Good boy, baby.
Yeah.
You did really well.
Right.
Good job. You may not want to kiss him too much.
Yeah, I forgot.
So I think the only thing that probably stressed him out the most is the feeding. So if he continues to eat well on his own, I would just do it 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah.
If he stops eating, do it 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the fluids you have.
How do we keep track of how much he's eating? Only put a certain amount of food
Yeah,
in
only
there?
put a certain amount of food and like make sure that it's something that you can easily see.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I think he's okay.
And what
That's
about his
great.
water?
His water? Yeah, I mean, the water, I wouldn't worry too much about it as long as he has access to it. The fluids are going to help him with that in case he does stop drinking water. But you can also just kind of measure the levels. Like sometimes, like, I'll put like a little mark on the bowl and see if it's gone down or anything. Otherwise, I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Anything that you think that will come up?
What about the bedding? They said to keep him in a warm environment, so I had my heater on last night.
Okay.
Is that like, can we just put a blanket over him, or should we
Is
keep
it
the
good
heater
to
on?
have pine with? Is it pine good for them? Because I heard it's bad for them.
Pine? Like, what do you mean? So I think with the blanket, it's fine.
Okay.
As long as he's warm, that's good.
This is pine and
This
it
is pine?
smells.
This kind of stuff kind of might shred, and it might get into his like little cheek pouch. So if you don't like, if I don't really think he needs it, like there's other things to chew on.
Yeah, we have other
Yeah,
bedding.
Yeah, and but I mean,
No,
if he's been like
you
that
buy some.
for a while, like did Dr. Herman say anything about the bedding?
No.
I mean, she didn't say. I mean, she's usually pretty good about husbandry, so if she didn't say anything, I don't think it's a problem.
Well, that's
what-
pretty.
Yeah. That's what it's called, like your environment that you keep for your animal, like the food, the house. So yeah, I think he's gonna do well. He seems like a pretty chill little hamster.
Yeah,
Do you have
he
any
is.
other questions?
Oh, one thing. So we are getting a person from Rover.
Yes.
He's a nurse.
Okay.
So
Good.
he's gonna come here tomorrow at 6 for the
Okay.
training, but we're gonna give him this video
Okay.
as well. I want to give you his name, I guess,
Sure.
right? And then we were wondering, what do we do if things go south? Does he call you or?
Yeah, give us a call, and then try. I mean, we'll definitely keep in mind that he just came in, so if anything goes down within the next few days, we should be able to see him in case it does happen.
Mhm.
Just give us a call, bring him right back. I would leave, something that so that he can just pay or something
Yeah.
to make it that
Mhm.
easy for him.
Mhm.
But otherwise, you can just give us a call anytime.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Let me pack everything up for you guys. And then you can go up front.
Okay, great. All right, you gonna stay here? Okay, I guess I should stop the training today.